Hi guys, welcome back. Just want to apologize for not being here for long due to some projects I just wanted to finish. I had a lot of work to do. We are going to continue with our series, and today I just want to talk about comparison operators and how to use comparison operators. So we are going to talk about two types of comparison operators: the if statement and the case or the switches. Sorry, the case, there's no an operator called case, but we're going to talk about the if statement mostly, and also we are going to check a little bit, check how to use switches to compare or to evaluate our values in programming. I think in all programming languages we use comparison operators to compare values, to do some comparison and some evaluation. And I'm going to start by creating our variable, constant variable, which I'm going to give a name of age, and I'm going to start with an equal to operator, and then I'm going to say this is, let's just comment here, this is equal to. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to give a value to our age. Let's give an age of 70, and then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to compare if age is equals to 100. Okay, and what are we going to get? We are going to log something, and then we get a result. You can check here, I just put an if statement and these two braces here, parentheses. Okay, these are curly braces, and this is parentheses. Okay, so I just put our if keyword, and then I put these two parentheses, and I just take our our age variable, then I did a comparison. You just need to mind that this is a double equal. It's not an assignment operator. It's a comparison operator. This is an assignment operator that gives us an ability to assign value to our variable here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to leave it like that, and you can see here in our console nothing we get. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to console dot log the age is equal. Okay, so if I save here, you can see here in our console we are not getting anything because 170 are different. Let's try to do this, to put 100 and try to log here and see if it works. Come on, I think something is happening. Let me try to check in my browser or in my HTML file if I go into my JavaScript here. Let's save, and let me save here. If age is equals to 100, let's save. I can't find anything. Let's try to refresh and see if it is working. Our saver is stopped, so which means it should start again. Sorry about this inconvenience. So let's try to run our saver, to run our index file using the live saver, and then let's try to output our console here and see what are we going to get. Let's just close and minimize our JavaScript like this. Let me try to reload here in my browser to clear our errors in our console. And now you can see the age is equal because we've compared 100 and with 100. But there is a problem with this type of equality, or this type of comparison operator. You can see here, if I can put 100 in rep 100 with brackets, as we said previously, this is not a number, it's a string. So if we save here, we can find that the value is comparing, it's like our result we are getting here is the same, it is equal, but here we can find that we have a string and we have a number. What happens with JavaScript is, if we use this double equal sign, a comparison operator, it only checks the value of our variable in this our comparison number if the value is equal, and then it returns this true result. But what we can do here, we can use the strict equal operator, so that if we log here, we can find now that the strict equal comparison operator can check the type of data, which means is it a type of string or is it a type of number or a boolean, and log and give us a correct result. It checks the type and value. That's the difference between these two equalities, and I recommend you to use the triple equal comparison or comparison operators, because it helps you to run away from errors. So now you can see, now we don't have the result. So if what we want to do here, we want to check if this is not equal to 100, or if these values are not equal. What are we going to do? We are going to put an else keyword, and then we are going to log here. You can write a log and then get this little log. When your emitter did that, you can just click that log, and it automatically print out the console.log. Then what we're going to do here, we're going to say else if these two values are not equal. What we are going to do, we are going to print the result that says they are not equal. So let's check like this. So here we get a value, they are not equal. Let's use another type of operator that can bring us a type of result that is similar with this else statement. So what we are going to do here, we are going to put an exclamation mark, which means we are saying they are not equal. Not equal to, they are not equal. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to remove our 100 inside the quotes and see if these two values are equal. Let's save. If age is not equal to 100, log they are not equal. But I don't know why. Let me try to use this. They are not equal. They are not equal. Okay, let's see. If age is not equal to 100, return okay, that's true. This is a true result. Let's see, they are not equal because this is the first result we get after we do our comparison. Let's try to write here, they are not equal, else they are equal. So the first thing which is happening here is if our our comparison is giving a true result, that these two value is not equal, the first result can printed here. So the else statement is telling us that this is not true, that these values are not equal. So if we save here, we can find now that they are equal, because 100 and 100 are equal. Let's try to put 7 here and print 70, and now you can find that they are equal. Sorry for typing error. If I save here, they are not equal. So that's the value I was trying to check. Okay, so let's see what kind of an operator we can use. Okay, let's find out if we have declared this value or this variable. So what we can do here, we can delete this and write if age is console.log this age is the age. Okay, let's try and see. Okay, 70 is the age. I don't know where is the I. Sorry, this is the I typo error. 70 is the age, so which means our variable, our age variable is found, is available. Else, if we don't have an age here, say console log what we can log here, we can say age is not declared, like this. So let's just add up and D. You can see here we can find an error here, unquote error, age is not defined. So we have not defined the age value. So if we run this, we can find an error because we haven't defined the value of age. So what I'm going to check here, okay, but what we want here, I want to clarify something. What we want here is not to get an error. Let's just put back the age and okay, let's try to like this and let's just say if age is not equal to undefined, what are we going to say? We are going to shift this to this, and then we are going to put this here. Age is not defined. Let's check if it works. Yeah, age is undefined. It's not defined. We are still getting this error. Let's try to say it's not. We are still getting the same error, but I think you do understand what I'm trying to say in our comparison. I think we can go a little bit with our comparison. So here we are going to check or to use the greater than operator to check greater than or less than. So what we are saying here, let's just remove this D. If age is greater than 200, what we are going to do here, we are going to console.log what we can log correct else we are going to log incorrect. Let's check incorrect because our age variable is not bigger than 200, but if we just incorrect also, so which means if we say 201, now our age is greater than, but if we say it's greater than or equal to, which means if we put here 200, we are going to get the correct value again, or the correct result again, because it is comparing either the value is equal to 200 or is over or is greater than 200. Okay, and that's the same we can use a less than operator. If age is less than 200, let's put 220. Is incorrect. Age is not less than 200. Okay. Okay, let's see. 200 again. It's less than or equal to 200, we get correct. But if we put less than 200, we could get incorrect. I think that we can use the greater than or equal, or the less than or equal, greater than or equal, the greater than or the less than operator. We can use them also, the comparison operators, to compare or to, it's like the comparison operators to do our comparison, to check our values if they have same or they are giving us the correct result. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about now is if else. How do we use if else in our program? Okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create a variable of cars, okay, of a car, and I'm going to give it a brand of Toyota. Okay, it's a model, I think. So what I'm going to do here, I'm saying if car is equal to Toyota. Okay. What we are going to do here, we are going to say, let's say the console.log. The car is a string, a temporary literal string. The car model is, then we take our variable car, and then if we save, we can find here our car model is equals to Toyota, and then we can say else if car is equal to Nissan. What I'm going to say, car, let me log, sorry, it's console.log. Car model is car. Okay, else, which means if we are checking if the condition is not equal to these two comparison, and then we are going to console.log. There is no car model with there is no car model mentioned. I don't know if my English is correct. I think, but my programming language is correct. Okay, let's try again and change the value of Toyota to Nissan and see what is going to happen. The car is Nissan. Let's change to Ford and see what is going to happen. There is no car mentioned, car model mentioned. I think like this, it is clean now. There is no car model mentioned. So this is how we work with our comparison operators. I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do something a little bit. I'm going to put two different values, which I'm going to give my name, Paul. And what is the next value? Sorry, I just forgot to put an assignment operator, the equal sign. And what else I'm going to do? I'm going to put my age const the age is equals to 28, whatever. Never mind about that. But what there's another trick I just want to show you. So what I'm going to do here, we can also use the if statement without the blocks like this. Okay, here we say if age is less than 0. Here we want to compare using an and operator, an and operator. So what happens with the AND operator? It allows us to compare if all values are equal to true, then it will return a result. So what we are going to do here, we are going to say if age is equal to 0 and age is less than 30. What are we going to return? We are going to console log here, console.log. Let's use here, say name is under 30. I think that is name is under 30. The Paul is under 30. So the trick I was talking about here, we can remove these two parentheses, and you can see I think it's curly braces. Not sure. Sorry about that. And if we save, you can see we have returned the same value. So which means JavaScript doesn't care about these two parentheses here, but I think it is a recommended thing, and I recommend to use these so that you cannot do a mistake with your structure or how you are going to structure to make your code clean. I think to use these two parentheses is a cleaner and nice way we can use it to. And I'm going to put I think we are going to continue with this and operator, and we are going to put an else if here, else if age is less than or equal to 30. Okay, is less than or equal to 30. What are we going to do? Then end age is its age is greater than or equal to 30, then age is less than or equal to 40, I think so. And then we can get a result. What kind of result we are going with? Console.log. Let's see. The age cannot else we are going to put console.log, then we are going to put this temperature, and then what we're going to do, we are going to say age is qualified. Let's save here. Let's try to put 29. Let's try to put 30. The age cannot qualify. Why? The age is less than or equal to 30. Okay, it's greater than or equal to 30. Or in the end, age is okay. So these two values is true, are all true. So they retain this condition. But if we put 30 here and save, the age cannot qualify. Okay, let's put 32 here. 32 is qualified. Okay, you can see this is how we can do compare values using an and operators and operator. What you need to check here is and operator can compare if these two values are 3. Age is equals to less than 0, and age is greater than or less than. So I'm a bit confused with these two comparison operators, but I think you understand. Okay, and we have an OR, while an OR operator that comes with these two pipe character like this, and we can use it this way. We can say if age is less than 30 or age is greater than 40. What happens here? Let's try to log. We can say temperature, age, okay, we can say name, age is not cannot qualify. Sorry for misspelling. Cannot qualify. Let's check. 32 is qualified. Let me just comment this. And let me try to say to put the greater than operator here and put the less than here. Okay, and see, for age cannot qualify because the age is less than 40. But if we put 40 here, it's less than. So you can see what I was trying to explain here. If we put an and operator here and save, you can find a no. Okay, you can find that this is all these are true. If age is less than 40, age is not less than 40. If age is greater than 30, age is greater than 30, but this is false, this is true, but all these conditions are returning a true value because of this one, so which means it cannot return. So it check all values if they are returning true. If they are not returning true result, nothing can be printed out. But if we use the operator, it checks if one one value is equal to true, and then we get the result. That is how it works. And I think I'm going to show you another way, the shorter way we can use to do comparison, and we can call it this what we call a ternary operator. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create an ID. Const ID is equals to 1 or is equals to 80, and then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create a result, let result variable. Let result is equals to ID. I think this is if ID is equal to 100, then return correct, else we use these two, and if it is not, return incorrect. Then here what we need to do here, we just need to console console.log result, console.result, and save. Incorrect, the result is not equal to 100. If we put 100, we can check we have an correct answer. So this is the shortest way we can use. Let me just zoom out a little bit. This is the shortest way we can use to compare values. So I'm going to give a little bit of an understanding how we can use switches to do comparison. Let's use our car variable. Car is equals to constant car is equals to Toyota again. I think I love Toyota so much. It's just a general car we know, so we can put a switch keyword here and put our variable here car, and here what we are going to do, we are going to put what you call a case. Our first case is equals if the car is equals to Nissan, then we put a colon here, and what we are going to do here, we are going to say temporary, just the car is a Nissan. I don't know if my my language grammar is correct, and then after that we need to end it with a break statement. And the second thing we're going to do, we're going to put another case if the car is equals to Toyota. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to console log this is an else an if else statement, the second case. So what I'm going to do, this is a Toyota, and I'm going to put what we call a before after we break the statement. What we're going to do here, we are going to put what we call a default. That's what we take as an else value, and then we are going to say we are going to console.log there is no brand, there is no car with mentioned brand. I think this is a review statement. So what I'm going to do here, we see here it started by checking the first if statement, and then it checked the second statement because this is where we have a result. But if we just put the name for here, we can see our else statement has been used, and that's what is checked. So I think this is all about comparison operators, and that's how we use them to evaluate or to do compare our values in programming. So see you guys next time, where I'm going to talk about arrays, and I think it is going to be a bit longer than this, because I'm going to explain a bit about arrays from the basics to a full understanding on how we can use arrays, how we can use array methods, things like that. Thank you guys for being part of this video. See you next time.